Alright, the first movie we watched was Neighbor. Neighbor, right? Just Neighbor? Yeah, the first movie we watched was Neighbor. It was jacked up. Started off from the very beginning jacked up. I give it an 8 or a 9 on the jacked up scale. It gets a little confusing in the middle. I'm not going to tell you why, but you get confused about what's really going on there for a minute. But when it gets back to where it should be and you understand better, I mean, you figure out what's going on, and it just goes on being more and more thrown off. I'd give it, all in all, I'd say an 8, because it's confusing in the middle, and I actually stopped watching for a few minutes, but I got back into it, and it was great. I liked it. I'd say it was one of the most jacked up movies I've seen in a while. So I suggest y'all go and see that one. I don't know what we're gonna watch next, but I'll let y'all know when we get done watching it. Alright, so we watched Teeth. It wasn't really jacked up at all. There wasn't much blood at all. There was a few bloody scenes, but that was pretty. It took a while before the movie really got anywhere. It was just a lot of slow scenes there at the beginning for a very long time, and then it was kind of silly. But I like silly movies, so once it got into the movie, I thought it was good. But I'm gonna warn y'all, not everybody would enjoy that movie, but I thought it's stupid. On the jacked up scale, I'd give it a 2. It didn't have any scenes really that were horrible or anything, but it just had some thrown off concepts. But anyways, I'd give it about a 6. I liked it, but it wasn't. It's not for everybody. So my friend Chris hated it. So, anyways, I'll let y'all go, and we're gonna go watch another movie. Alright, so we watched Feast 2, which was just as good as the first one, and it had everything you wanted. It had horror, it had violence, it had comedy. It was good. The one thing that I thought I'd never see in a horror movie like this happened. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it usually never happens. It's the last thing you expect to see happen. It was jacked. But all in all, I liked it, except for the one scene. I didn't like that. But anyways, yeah, we're going to go watch Feast 3 now, and I'll let y'all know what I think about that one. Alright, we finished watching Feast 3. It was a good movie. It was funny, it was violent, it was everything you wanted, all the way up to the end. I'm not going to give away the very end of the movie, but it makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, there's no possible way you can guess the end of the movie, because it doesn't have anything to do with the rest of the movie. It's like they just ran out of things to do. But it was funny and good, and I'd say it wasn't as violent as part 2, I'd say, but it was pretty violent. So anyways, I'd say Neighbors was probably the most violent, probably the best of all the movies we watched today. Teeth was probably the biggest waste of our time. And we would watch more, but Alicia and the kids got home, and, well, we can't watch these movies with them here. So, anyways, I'm going to sign off, and hope y'all watch these movies and enjoy them like we did. Except for Teeth. Don't waste your time. I admit it. It was bad.